Hey guys, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say for us. How are you guys feeling after that full moon lunar eclipse? I felt like it was very cleansing. A lot of things from the past are coming up, a lot of endings. We are on a 999 right after that full moon eclipse, as we are still in the ripple effects of it. So this is like a reset at this point. That's the end of the numerology 1 through 9. Nines have been about perseverance. Nines are about us, like we haven't fully given up. There are some things that do need to end for new cycles to begin. So for some of you, that's been homes, jobs, relationships, living situations. Everything is under the guise of this full moon lunar eclipse and the 999 portal that we have. Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. That's what I'm talking about. It's like, okay, whew. All right. So whatever that situation is now, that part is over. What else do we have here? We've got the dogs getting together with friends. Okay, so some of you guys could be planning a get together, hanging out with friends. There could be a rainbow or somebody's wearing a rainbow. We got rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. What else do we have here? That could be like the Epstein files. Just so you guys know, he's not dead. That's not why you're not getting any of the information. Leg, stepping into new experiences. Yeah, if that's like, I did pick that up. Like, listen, get back to getting together with your friends. Get back to having, some really awesome conversations with some really cool fucking people. Like, enough with the whole Epstein bullshit and all that kind of stuff, because honestly, you're never going to be told the truth. You're never going to be told the truth. It's smoke and fucking mirrors, and that motherfucker is not dead. All right, what else do we have here? So this is about stepping into new experiences. 999, full moon, lunar eclipse. Like, this is about ending cycles and starting anew, starting fresh. That's fucking awesome. So then we have lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. We got the parrot, someone will gossip about all your secrets. And then we have the month of February. Some of you guys could be very frustrated in some aspects, okay? Be mindful of gossiping about, sitting with, getting together with friends and sitting around, gossiping, or sitting around the water cooler at work, gossiping about other people. I would not do that. Okay. This is not the time. February could be of importance. It is showing up in the future, but that means that by February, Saturn and Neptune will be back in Aries. So, this is about like new experiences, and then because they went back into Pisces and that full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, this is back about going back to the past, maybe talking to things about the past. People could be very frustrated or angry about some of the experiences they went through in the past, and this is bringing up a lot of emotion. But what Spirit is saying is, like, you've already stepped out of that situation. Don't go right back into it with the same, fire energy that you had in the past. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Be careful who you talk to. Aquarius and Pisces could be of importance, or Aquarius and Pisces season. 4-leaf clover, great good fortune, baby. So maybe coming up in February, there's some type of good luck that is coming through. But I feel like, again, you're being, again, February is like the check-in spot where if we didn't like what we were manifesting for like the last 5 months, we get a do-over in February. So just try not to go back to the things that you've always done. What else do we have here? The cup. You should accept valid criticism. Ooh. And bottom of the deck, we got the dolphin. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. Okay, so be careful. Be careful. I'm getting that saying, never allow someone to recruit you into hating someone you don't know. It's almost like, you get together with friends and like people want to talk, about what you're doing, or, and this person doesn't even know you. I've had people do that. And then I'm like sitting there and I'm like, you do realize, like, I don't even know this person and you're telling me their life story and I don't really want to hear it. And I'm very point blank. Like, I'm not going to sit over tea and gossip about other people's shit. I'd rather be doing something else. Now, of course, if it's something that's been bothering you, this Pisces full moon is going to bring it up, and you need to talk about it, but try not to go back into the old emotions or, the old anger or any of that. Because really you do have some really good experiences and, you need to focus more on those, let it come up, but then let it wash away. I do see, yeah, good, like four-leaf clover and the dolphin, like, hello, money coming through. Too much concern with sexual matters. Someone will gossip about your secrets. You should accept valid criticism. Somebody's going to tell you that you can't use your sexuality to get what you want anymore. You may not like that. Someone here is using their sexuality for financial gain. Is that you? Do you stay in a relationship so that you can get your rent paid for? Or, so that you don't have to move out and get a fucking job? So you use your sexuality? Someone's blowing the lid off that. Wow. Yeah, because you're, fucking like bunnies, right? Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. I don't like that message, honestly. When you do that kind of shit, karma will come back for you. I see people do that shit all the time. It pisses me off. We got the pail. Time to get out of a situation. Yeah, somebody will end up, seriously, somebody will end up leaving. Either you leave or they leave. Because I feel like somebody is really being taken advantage of. We got the stork. Somebody could even end up getting pregnant. But news of a birth or a new business opportunity. For others of you, this is about getting out of a job. This is about getting out of a job that you don't like. You're tired of the work drama. And so you're looking at opportunities elsewhere. Older man. So there could be something to do with this older man. Okay. I don't know if this older man is good or not. Or for some of you, you guys could be, okay, sugar baby. That's what I'm also getting. For some of you, you're trying to be a sugar baby. You're getting financial gain off of some older man. Or for others of you, if it's not some sugar baby, sugar daddy bullshit, there's an older man who is taking you under their wing, who is trying to help you through your life. It's almost like a grandfatherly figure or a fatherly figure or an uncle or, and like your Hanai uncle or something like that, like they would call in Hawaii, where they try to help you through whatever situations, but you're going to have to accept that valid criticism from this person. Like they're trying to give you advice. Thank you. I got confirmation on that. My phone just lit up right when I said that. They're trying to give you advice on how to turn your life over. But someone here doesn't like constructive criticism. It's like, you see those people who act like they fucking know everything. They act like they're the smartest person in the room, but they don't know shit. If you want this older man's help, you're going to have to listen to what this older man is trying to tell you, because I feel like they could have a business opportunity for you, or they could have, they want to help you with a place to live, or they want to help you with, and it could be anything. But this older gentleman wants to help. So, and like I said, it could be one of two things. Or for some of you, this could be your father, or a lack of a father in your life too. What else do we have here? Okay, hat. Yeah, you'll be wearing a different, or you'll be playing a different role. If you listen to this older man, if he's just here as a family member, not your fucking booty call because you're looking for daddy, you got daddy issues and you're trying to get money from this person. If this person is genuinely here as like taking on the role as a paternal aspect in your life, who is trying to help you out, you better fucking listen, because this person will help you on your journey. What else do we have here, Spirit? We got a shark. Yep. Take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. So, like I said, too, for some of you, maybe this different role is you're no longer using your sexuality to get what you want, get financial gain. Because guess what? People are talking and it's going to get back to this older man. Um, so, you know, I don't know, like that kind of stuff, like you do what you got to do. Shield, yeah, you better defend yourself. You may have to be put in a situation where you have to defend yourself. Also, maybe this older man is an attorney. He could be an attorney. This older man could be helping you. You may have to pay out some type of resources. You might have to I heard restitution. Scales, keep your life in balance. I just heard court. Yep, I heard court. There's something here with court. Restitution, like I said. You're going to have to keep all this stuff in balance. For some of you, you have like all these different things going on. For some of you, like one of these stories or two of these stories will be yours. Okay, what do we got? We got a chair empty. Yep, we got the chair empty. Someone will be leaving your life, and that landed on the older man. If this guy is helping you, you better be mindful. We got the bear. Danger, especially in money matters, and carrot, opportunity or windfall. Yeah, some of you guys are definitely having money issues. So be mindful of money issues because I have multiple cards. Take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth, danger, especially in money matters. Here's the scales of, justice, balance. You may have to pay something out. I feel like this older man could also want to help you with whatever it is that you're dealing with. Someone may have to leave, though. If they're not being listened to, they will leave. Eventually, they'll just be like, okay, I'm not gonna support you anymore. It might not even just be in money. It might just be in help. It could be also in advice. Like, I'm trying to give you advice. I'm trying to show you all these opportunities. You're not fucking listening. So, A, I'm out. Somebody here is like wearing their shield. They don't want the criticism. They don't want to have to deal with it. So this other person might have to just, get up from the chair and get going. Don't think that people will stick around when you're not listening. Okay? Seriously. Bottom of the deck. A fair woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Why is this woman here? What's this woman up to? Whoa, month of the year. This woman, September. So you can meet this woman in September. She could be a Virgo. So, she, take away the hair and what they said about her looks. This woman could be a Virgo or a Libra. We do have also Libra here with the scales. Pineapple reconciliation. You could be reconciling with this fair woman in the month of September. Or this woman in general, this Virgo, this Libra. Or you could be a Virgo, Libra. Whoa, that one just flew out. Wealth, baby. You got more money? More money coming in? This woman could bring you money? Or she's a wealthy woman? Wow. Okay, we've got the Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. So for some of you, you're working on building a solid foundation. We've got the Moon, changes in your life. So cycles ending, new cycles beginning, more money coming in, finally getting the fruits of your labor. We just had that full moon in Pisces, lunar eclipse, and we have a new moon solar eclipse in Virgo coming up. So this is about massive changes. We are in some really gnarly fucking times right now. Or you may end up owing this woman. This woman's going to get you for money. For some of you, January could be of importance. So Capricorn and Aquarius. I said Aquarius over here. Are you an Aquarius? If this man is trying to help you with whatever solid foundation he's trying to get you onto, You better fucking listen. For others of you, stop using your sexuality to get what you want. And we got a woman here. Dealing's a relationship with a woman. That's why I felt earlier like don't hold on to the hair color or what they said, because I feel like it's something else, because we definitely have this woman. So there's two women here and a man. So this could be like maybe, if it's a kid, it could be your friend and, somebody that you entrust, or a father figure, grandfather figure. Get back to the basics. This woman is trying to tell you to get back to the basics. Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. Get back to the basics when it comes to the journey you're on. Mountain Road, you are on the road to success, baby. So yeah, for those of you who are willing to do different things, what is it? Different strokes for different folks, but you also have to keep up with the times. Like everything is constantly, the cycles are changing right now at a cellular fucking level. You got to keep up with this. For some of you, this is about somebody journeying in to come and see you. Celebrate your success. Bottom of the deck. Younger woman. Yeah, I said this could be a kid. See, and there's that kid. I know everything. I'm not going to listen to you. It's like a daughter and her mother. Look at that. The mom's like, hey, I'm here. Like, I'm trying to help you get, I'm trying to help you with the basics. Like, I'm trying to help you with all the things that, to get you set up. And then daughter's like, because you're trying to help me. It's never good enough when a mom tries to help her daughter. Because the daughters always think that they fucking know better than their mothers, especially with this generation. Box, you will receive a gift. Somebody's coming in for a gift. Like, if your kid's moving out, maybe it's a fair, like, here's a housewarming gift. Tulip, great passion. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. I feel like that's what your mom's trying to tell you. Announcement. Yep, she's trying to announce this to you. Like, you can have a better life. Bull. Plenty of material things. December, Capricorn or Sagittarius. Star, guaranteed success. There's the Aquarius again. Aquarius mentioned multiple times here. Aquarius is like, wishes being fulfilled, dreams, all of those things, like being fulfilled. Lion, time to act. You know what? People do need to start fucking, taking action and doing what they're supposed to be doing. Flute, disappointment in a friend or a lover. Casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. My condolences to anyone who lost someone. Vine, seek out information that will help you. Lily, spiritual love. And one more, Spirit, Rose, romance is in the air. Some of you guys are definitely going to be finding love. Some of you guys, there is, and this could also not even just be romance. Like I said, it's like the love for this gentleman who is in here trying to help, because in some aspects, I do feel like this gentleman has a really good heart. I feel like whoever he's dealing with might not have the same heart as he does, and they're not going to like the criticism. So I think they'll take the gifts, but they won't take the actual real gift, which is the gift of advice, which is the gift of like trying to help them open up new doors. We'll see what happens with all of that. But I do feel like somebody is leaving your life. You can keep reconciling. I think somebody reconciled with someone to get the help, but then they might take advantage of that help. Hopefully they don't. Again, that's a free will. You don't have to do that if you know that that's what's going to happen to begin with. Forewarned is forearmed. So, and we've got career. So this, I feel like this older gentleman can help you when it comes to a career. You could be dealing with these women, multiple women that are going to be helping you throughout. Maybe they're your boss. Some of you, they're your mom. So you might want to fucking listen. Anyway, I love you guys all so much, but whatever it is, be mindful of people taking advantage of you, and be mindful of people using their sexuality to get what they want from you. Because at the end of the day, that doesn't pay the fucking bills. Anyway, love you guys all so much. Take care.